Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's your favorite dream drive here, and we're about to dive into the adventures of supercars. Before we proceed, please like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Right, you lot, have you ever dreamt of just getting in a car and driving? No destination, no timetable, just the open road stretching out in front of you like a greasy mechanic's handshake. Well, whether you're planning a cross-country epic or just a weekend jaunt to escape the daily grind, you need a car that's up to the task. And by up to the task, I don't mean some dreary econobox that whimpers at the thought of a hill. No, we're talking about proper cars here. Cars that'll gobble up the miles without breaking a sweat. Cars that'll leave you feeling fresh as a daisy, even after hours behind the wheel. Cars that, frankly, don't make your spine cry out in agony every time you hit a pothole. So buckle up, petrol heads, because we're about to embark on a journey to discover the best cars for long-distance travel. We'll be looking at everything from luxurious land yachts to surprisingly sprightly eco-warriors. Get ready for comfort, performance, and maybe even a bit of off-road excitement. Let's get this show on the road. Now look at this, the Mercedes S-Class. Some people say it's a bit like driving your living room around, and you know what? They're absolutely right. Except this living room can hurtle down the autobahn at speeds that would make a cheetah blush. This, my friends, is what you call arriving in style. The S-Class is all about effortless power and luxury. You've got more gadgets than a Bond villain's lair, seats that massage you like a Thai masseuse on a good day, and enough legroom to accommodate even the lankiest of your mates. And the best part, you could drive this thing from Land's End to John O'Groats and arrive feeling like you've just popped out for a pint of milk. It's that comfortable. Of course, all this luxury comes at a price, but hey, some things in life are worth remortgaging your house for. Alright, I know what you're thinking. A Prius, Clarkson, have you gone completely bonkers? But hear me out. The Prius might not be the sexiest car on the planet, but when it comes to fuel efficiency, this thing is a temple-touching monk. You could drive this thing from here to the moon and back, and you'd probably only need to fill up the tank once. Okay, maybe that's a slight exaggeration, but you get the point. And let's be honest, with the price of petrol these days, who wouldn't want to save a few quid at the pump? It's not just about fuel economy though. The Prius is surprisingly spacious inside, and it's got all the creature comforts you need for a long journey. So if you're looking to save the planet and your wallet at the same time, the Prius might just be your new best friend. Right, let's talk family wagons. No, I'm not talking about your mate Barry, who insists on bringing his entire stamp collection on every road trip. I'm talking about the Honda Odyssey, the king of the MPVs. Now, I know what you're thinking. A minivan, Clarkson? Have you finally lost it? But hold your horses, because the Odyssey is no ordinary minivan. Firstly, it's got more space than a football pitch. You could fit a family of 5, their luggage, and a small elephant in this thing without breaking a sweat. Secondly, it's actually quite pleasant to drive. It's not going to set your heart racing, but it handles well, and it's surprisingly nippy for a car of its size. And, most importantly, it's got enough cup holders to satisfy even the thirstiest of families. Trust me, when you've got a car full of kids on a long journey, cup holders are more valuable than gold. Now this is more like it. The Tesla Model S, the electric car that doesn't make you look like you're driving a milk float. This, my friends, is what happens when Silicon Valley meets the Autobahn. The Model S is packed with more technology than a NASA launch pad. You've got a touchscreen bigger than my ego, autopilot that practically drives itself, though I wouldn't recommend letting it, and enough acceleration to give you whiplash. And let's not forget the range. This thing can travel further on a single charge than a hamster on a sugar rush. Okay, maybe not quite that far, but it's impressive nonetheless. Of course, all this tech and performance doesn't come cheap. But hey, if you can afford to be an early adopter, you might as well do it in style. Finally, we come to the Jeep Grand Cherokee, the car for those who like their journeys with a side of adventure. This is the SUV that laughs in the face of off-road obstacles. It's like a mountain goat on wheels, only with heated seats and a banging sound system. The Grand Cherokee is built for tackling tough terrain. You've got 4-wheel drive, high ground clearance, and enough torque to pull a house down. And if you do happen to encounter a tarmac road, don't worry. It can handle those too. It's also surprisingly refined on the inside. You've got plenty of space, comfortable seats, and all the mod cons you could ever need. So if you're looking for a car that can handle anything you throw at it, from mountain passes to supermarket car parks, the Grand Cherokee is a solid choice. Just try not to run over any small animals while you're at it. So there you have it, my friends. 5 of the best cars for long-distance travel. Whether you're after luxury, efficiency, practicality, technological wizardry, or off-road prowess, there's a car out there for you. Remember, the best car for a long journey is the one that makes you feel the most comfortable and confident behind the wheel. So do your research, take a few test drives, and most importantly, listen to your gut. And who knows, maybe I'll see you out there on the open road, cruising along in one of these beauties. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a date with a racetrack and a certain German saloon. Drive safe, and always remember, it's not the destination, it's the journey. Unless the destination is a pub, then it's definitely the destination. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the best cars for long-distance travel. Safe travels and happy driving. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel, because that's going to serve as the biggest motivation to keep bringing you an amazing video as always.